Hi, welcome everyone. Thank you for coming to our health and well-being show. We've got many fun things for you to be a part of today. But I'll ask you a question. Is there an answer to obesity? Is there an answer to diabetes or cancer? Our world has changed beyond recognition. The world is running out of fresh water, and our bodies need fresh food with fresh live food. So we're here to help you to understand how you can make good choices and keep and maintain your health. In today's show, we're going to be having prizes. We're going to have a quiz. We're also going to have some exercise, and we're going to have a live report from St. Vincent so that you can hear up-to-date information of what's happening to our family in the island of St. Vincent. So at the moment, what we are going to be doing is to introduce everyone. So I would like to introduce our team to you so you can get to know them a little bit. So the first person I'd like to introduce is Chef Kevin. Okay, we seem to be having a technical hitch. So hopefully we'll be able to get back to Chef Kevin. If we could go to Chef Lyndon. Chef Lyndon, are you there? Hello, yes, Chef Lyndon.
Yes.
Hi. If you could, hi. Lovely to see you. If you could just introduce yourself in 30 seconds, thank you.
Okay, my name is Lyndon Wissart, author of the book The Inspired Diabetic. I'm part of the Take Free Chefs project, which Theresa has put together for us, which is awesome. And my part of the journey is take part of the journey with Take Free Chefs is to show people the foods that I was eating to help you reverse your type 2 diabetes naturally. So a lot of the ingredients I'm going to be talking about are ingredients that help reduce your blood sugars naturally. So yeah, I'm excited about the menus, the recipes, the ingredients we're going to be sharing with you guys. And it's awesome, awesome, awesome. So thank you very much, Theresa. And that's me.
Thank you, Chef Lyndon. And can we go to Chef Richard now, please, to introduce himself?
Hey, good afternoon, all, and thanks for watching us. Yeah, I'm known as Chef Richard. I own a chain of Caribbean food stores, restaurants, and caterers, in fact. And my angle is always about, from a Pan-Africanist perspective, our traditional fare, but putting it across in the most or only authentic, but a more healthier aspect. That, you know, looking at the traditional food, but you know, picking the gems out of it, basically.
Thank you, Chef Richard. Can we go back to Chef Kevin again? It maybe the technical difficulties are gone. Chef Kevin, are you there? Hi, Chef Kevin. Chef Kevin, can you hear us? Hello, Chef Kevin. Okay, well, we're having a technical difficulty with Chef Kevin's camera. Can we go to Film Kevin? We have two Kevins on the team.
Right. Thank you.
Hi, Kevin.
I'd like to welcome. Hi. I'd like to welcome everyone to our first show. This is it's the first in a series of shows, and we hope that you'll really enjoy the show. It's really looking at healthy food, healthy eating, and also I'll be dealing with, my name's Kevin Ellis, and I'll be dealing with the music side of the program for like mental health, to help you through each and every day. We're just coming out of lockdown now, and music is a really good healer as well. So in combination with the music and the food, it's to bring enjoyment to your life. So this is what we're hoping to bring to you today. So it's the first in many shows. So we look forward to, you know, having more and more people join us as we go along on our journey. So back to Teresa.
Thank you, Kevin. So we're going to try one more time with Chef Kevin. He's a critical part of our team, and we're hoping his technical difficulties have gone. Chef Kevin, one more time for you to introduce yourself to the audience. Hi, Chef Kevin. Can you hear us now?
Hi.
Hi, lovely to hear you.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my internet. It's just cut off.
Don't worry. Just introduce yourself for us, Chef Kevin. Thank you. Yes, I hear you very well.
Okay, I'm Chef Kevin. Thank you. I'm Chef Kev from part of the Take Free Chef team. I'm a food teacher, but with more of a healthy aspect in terms of not using all the bad oils, the natural seasonings as much as possible, and just really making the food look more presentable in terms of the finished product. So that is really me in terms of I'm a foodie, and I just want to try and make sure I can kind of do my bit in terms of retraining people in terms of the benefits of eating good food, but with lots of flavor.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. And this is an amazing team of the Take Free Chef, and we're here to really inspire you and help you to cook fresh, healthy food to improve your health and your health outcome. So what I'd like to do now is go straight into, we have a collaboration with VJ Theatre Production, and we have a beautiful film for you to watch. So if we could watch the film now, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did when I saw it. Take Free Chef is an online series. We've got 3 chefs with 90 years experience between them. They're going to be showing families how to cook meals that are influenced by the Caribbean culture. They can cook healthily by using the experience and the knowledge that the chefs have. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. We're in collaboration with VJ Productions, and going forward, you'll see some exciting things from us. We're calling it Food and Film, and there's going to be many more things that we're going to share with you. So let's get back to our quiz. At this point, we're going to ask the chef to challenge you and to see what you know about your cuisine from the Caribbean and Africa. So I'm going to introduce the first chef, and then the chefs are going to take over. So Chef Kevin, if you could start off with your first quiz question. I hope you enjoy this, audience. It is fun.
Okay, thank you, Teresa. So my question is, if someone could tell me, what do vegans not eat? What products do vegans not eat? Sorry, just looking at the screen. What products do vegans not eat? And the reason why I'm asking this question, because a lot of people from the Afro-Caribbean community right now are turning to a vegan diet. So what is it they do not eat, and what do they eat now? That is my question. So my question is based on the change in diet, and I think there's a lot of more change of diet, especially in the culture, in the climate right now. And I think diet is so related to health that you'll find a lot more people are kind of more looking at what works in terms of and helps them. So my question is based on veganism. And what do vegans not eat? That's my first question. Should I ask my second one, or is it going to go through the?
If you could, yeah, we got the answer. We'll beat you to the answer. You need to tell us. So we're going to go to the second chef now. So you answer. Okay, go ahead. Thank you. Can we have Chef Lyndon now?
Yes, this question that I've got relates to diabetes, and the question is, what vinegar helps to reduce blood sugar naturally? Yeah. What
we're going to give them 10 seconds, and then we'll give them the answer.
Okay. The reason why I asked that question, because I reversed my type 2 diabetes in 105 days naturally without prescribed medication. So without the medication, there are other ingredients that you can use naturally to reduce your blood sugars. So I have a list of sugars, these fruits, vegetables. I do.
I think we got some answers. There we go. So, Chef Lyndon, can you say the answer?
Apple cider vinegar.
Thank you. Chef Richard, it's your turn.
Hi there. Right. Rundown. What is the primary ingredient in the dish rundown? Now, there'll be other ingredients. There certainly will be other ingredients, because no dish is made up of one solitary ingredient. What's the primary ingredient of the dish rundown?
The audience is answering really quick.
What it is.
Thank you.
Coconut.
Perfect.
There you go. And we'll add a little fish to that as well.
Okay, we're back to Chef Kevin again. Your second question, Chef Kevin.
Okay, why are a lot of traditional African and Caribbean foods cooked in one pot?
And remember, Chef Kevin, the audience are answering quick, so you've got to be quick with the answer.
Give them a few seconds. You tell me when I can say the answer.
Now.
Due to a lack of space on stove and a type of ingredient. So you find a lot of the dishes were one pot stews, meat stews, but the stew would have everything. Especially the reason why I got that was Gambia, where they have a dish called benechi, which is like rice and fish, and they can do with everything else. It's easier and faster, but it kind of cuts down the space and cuts down on the
excellent
pot facilities.
Excellent. Thank you, Chef Kevin. Chef Lyndon?
My next question is, What other names are there for okra? Okra is a vegetable that naturally reduces the blood sugars as well. And
okay, see if you can beat the audience, Chef Lyndon, by giving the answer before they do. You see, countdown, 3 seconds. Give your answer.
What's your answer? Bamia and ladies' fingers.
Excellent, thank you, Chef Richard.
Right. Moving straight along quickly. When is rundown made traditionally? Come on, think on it. When is rundown made traditionally? Here's the answer. It's when we're making coconut oil. Because when we're making coconut oil, that boiling process is reduced. And when that liquid's reduced, you get a thick custard. And that custard is the basis of rundown.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. That's excellent. Now we're back to Chef Kevin. And you pose your next question, please.
Okay, my next question is, name 3 key ingredients that can be used in Caribbean cooking. And even though I'm saying Caribbean, African cooking as well, but Caribbean specifically for now.
Thank you.
Okay, can I say the answer?
Yes, please do.
Okay, so thyme, Scotch bonnet, and spring onion, or scallion as we like to call it. And when I say Scotch bonnet, you can just go Scotch bonnet is the one which we don't even call it Scotch bonnet, we call it hot pepper. and then you've got spring onion or scallion. And then you've got
excellent
thyme, which is really the herb of sauce, but really works so well. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. So, Chef Lyndon, your next question, please.
What's the main recognized food to help with the prostate?
Okay, that's a tough one. You're going to be quick, Chef Lyndon, if you want to beat the clock.
I'd like someone to win, actually. It's tomatoes, preferably cooked tomatoes.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, my turn.
Yes, please.
Right. Why do children love when coconut oil is being made traditionally? So traditionally, why would children love coconut oil at the time it's being made, should I say? Why will they look forward to it? And
I want to know the time for that.
Because the one I mentioned earlier, that thick custard, children would simply add sugar to it, and that would be a lovely treat. So coconut and sugar. And which child doesn't love sugar? Tell me.
Wow.
None.
So none. We're going to have one more round with the chefs, and then just a little bit more detail. So, Chef Kevin, have you got another question? If you haven't, just a little bit more detail for 1 minute.
Okay, so
about
what I would go into is another. So, what is the diet? What is it called when people only eat fish? They don't eat meat. What is the type of person who eats fish but they don't eat meat? So, went into vegan before, which is where they don't eat any animal products, and it's plant-based. What is the diet where people don't eat meat but they only eat a fish diet? What is that person called?
Oh, somebody.
Henrietta.
Yeah.
Vegetarian. All right, Henrietta.
Tell us.
Henrietta. Show it up. She got that very quickly. Pescatarian is one of the biggest diets as well. Even though there was a program the other day which might have kind of changed a lot of people's view, called Conspiracy, which is looking at the fish. So, thank you.
Thank you, Chef Kevin. And straight on to Chef Lyndon. Your other question, please.
Yes. What is another names for bitter gourd? Yeah, bitter gourd is known to reduce blood sugars naturally as well. So this is very, very good for diabetics, and it's also good for type 1 diabetics as well.
Thank you. Beat the clock, see if you can get the answer in.
Bitter, melon, and Karela.
Oh, thank you, Chef Lyndon. That's excellent. And Chef Richard.
All right, I've got one for you too, Chef Lyndon. Being me, Mr. Traditional, those in the Caribbean who know Therese tea, because we've all been growing Therese tea, that's exactly what Corella is. The seed, it's the pod that holds the seed, what others call bitter lemon, so bitter melon. So there you go. I'll throw that one in as well for 10. Thank you.
Excellent.
This is like university challenge. Okay, so my final question. What is rundown traditionally served with? What is rundown traditionally served with? So remember we said the primary ingredient is coconut. Fish is added. So it could be any fish which you rehydrate. It could be slices of fish, whichever. So we've got that fixed substance, the coconut. We've got the fish. Now, the final, to finish that dish, what is it typically served with? Green banana, boiled dumplings. So there you go. Green banana, boiled dumplings. You can have it with rice, of course, but you know, for this dish particularly, it's enjoyed right throughout the Caribbean, more typically Jamaica, and they use provisions, boiled dumplings, green banana. So there you have it, folks.
Wow, that's a lot of information in a short space of time. I'm just wondering, chefs, if you had any final takeaway. The quiz has been outstanding. You gave fantastic advice. But one by one, would you like to just elaborate just for a minute or two so that we can give the audience maximum knowledge about food in this section? Chef Kevin, just for 2 minutes.
Okay, no problem. So my take on food is, when it comes to food, you're supposed to kind of make the experience or eating experience what they call organoleptic, where your eating experience hits all the senses. So the appearance of the food has that appeal to the eye. When you're looking at that food, you say, wow, that appearance, the colors. That's why we use lots of colors in our food. Then you've got the smell. So the first thing is going to be the sight. Then you're going to go for the smell, the aromas. And that's why you use different herbs and spices to kind of release those smells and those aromas. So before you've even tasted the food, you know that food is going to be on point. If it don't smell right, you know it's not on point. Then you've got the different textures. Sorry? So you've got the
no, that's excellent.
Different textures, and the textures are important because you don't want everything soft. To make sure your eating experience is good, you should have everything different textures. That's why you might have something crispy, but then you'll have something soft. And then you've got the sound. Where do you have sound in food? That crunchiness. You know, when you've got that little crunchy in like fried chicken or fried fish, that little crunchiness. But then you go into the softness afterwards. So you've got the sound, but you also got the texture. And then you've got the touch. The touch is very important as well in terms of when you put the knife through the food. Is it all going to be soft? So you're looking at making the eating experience a journey of the 5 senses, and all the senses. If you can hit all the 5 senses in your cooking, in your creativity, you've made that meal more special than normal. And this is why use of colors is so important, because if you have a meal and everything, you got cauliflower, you got white fish, and then you decide to have some white rice, that is just not going to look as good. So
that's not an attractive meal at all, Chef Kevin. That would be very unappetizing. But we're gonna shoot off to the next chef now. Thank you for that. That was excellent. Chef Lyndon, could you give us your deeper knowledge of food in 2 minutes and less?
I think my knowledge of food, when I really took it seriously, when I had health issues, when I became a diabetic, and I had to instantly turn away from foods that got me diabetic and went on to more natural foods that helped me reduce my diabetes within 105 days. And one of the things about that is that the foods that I had to introduce into my life was flavonoid foods. Flavonoid foods are foods that heals and nourishes the pancreas, like dark chocolate, berries, blueberries, strawberries, oranges, bananas, sweet potato, changing from a white potato to sweet potato. Yeah, these things that you got to change over to. So it's a matter of learning and understanding what foods you need to change over to. One of the most important things is the foods that you're going to be eating is eat the foods that you enjoy, the taste. Yeah, like Kevin was explaining, that crunch in your mouth. You know. So on our journey now, what we're for the Take 3 Chefs project, I'm creating, or we're creating together, recipes that Kevin's talking about, that crunch, you know, that sweetness that Richard talks about. So we're going to look for natural sweetness for cakes, or for, you know, like the kids, they like sweet things, but we could have natural sweet things, which we're going to be incorporating in the next few programs and series that we'll begin doing.
That's great advice, Chef Lyndon. Thank you so much. That's brilliant. So can we go to Chef Richard now, please, for his final,
just quickly,
deeper knowledge?
When speaking about coconut, it is just so diverse. But it's not one of those that I would recommend for high temperature cooking. Coconut oil is particularly good for the brain. Collagen, particularly good for the brain. On the skin, absolutely fantastic. Quick shallow frying, absolutely great. Coconut oil also helps with the digestion. But if you're going to be doing any high temperature frying, then rapeseed or even grape seed will be the best. Or should I say rapeseed will be better, because it's more widely available at the moment than even grapeseed. That's why I mentioned it. But grape seed would be even better. Or going further again, hemp seed oil for high temperature frying. And like olive oil, on the other hand, will be good for salads and dressings. But all of these things, all the oils, are particularly good for the mind. But hemp, if you can get hold of it, has omega, not only 6, because all oils have 3, but it has 6, but it also has 9, omega 9. So omega 9 is like steroid food to the body.
Thank you, Chef Richard. That is outstanding information from the 3 chefs. I want to thank you guys for your knowledge and your sharing of your knowledge with us today. It's been absolutely a learning, and I hope the audience enjoyed what you've done in this quiz. And we will continue, obviously, next month. But for now, we're going to slightly change. We're going to do what we call exercise. Now, I want everybody to participate if they can. So, Kevin, could you please introduce the next section?
Right. So, yeah. Okay, thanks, Teresa, and thanks to all the chefs. That was really great information, and it was a great quiz as well. Right, I'm going to introduce our gym guy, who's Dennis, and he's going to take you through your paces. And, you know, after you have a lovely meal, or before a lovely meal, you can do a bit of exercise, because exercise goes with food and health. And this will be for your body, your spirit, your mind. So here we are with Dennis, our gym guy, who's going to be showing you some moves.
2, 1. Hi, my name is Dennis, also known as the Gym Guy, helping inspire, educate, and motivate you to become the best version of yourself that you can be. Today we're going to be doing a 5-minute workout using equipment that you have at home, like cans of beans, cans of tomatoes, or bottles of water, and something as simple as a chair. But what we're going to start off with now, though, is a nice pulse raising exercise. Okay, jumping jacks. Okay, it's going to be the first exercise. We'll do each exercise for 30 seconds. We have a 10-second break, and then we'll move on to the next exercise. Now, if you can't do certain exercises, I will also demonstrate an alternative. Okay, so we're going to start with the jumping jacks. We're going to aim to do 20 repetitions of each exercise, right? Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Excellent. Now, for those of you that might have a bad knee, bad ankle, and cannot do jumping jacks, you can simply squat, raise your hands at the same time, yeah? Squat, raise your hands, try and get as deep as you can in that squat. Okay, ideally 30 seconds. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Right, that's great for raising your heart rate. The next exercise we're going to do is going to be on the chair. We're going to do some tricep dips. Now with these, okay, it's all about going as low as is comfortable. Yeah, just coming off the edge of the chair, back straight, chest up, and just going down, bending your elbows and helping your legs push you up. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna go for 10 of these, yeah? 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Right, triceps work the back of tricep dips work the back of the arms and front of the shoulders as well. The next exercise, okay, we're gonna work the legs. We're gonna do some squats, and then you can do squats using your body weight, or you can have some additional weights. I've got some bottles of water here, 2 liters each, that you can use to help you with the squats. Okay, these are squats. Once again, we're gonna aim to do 30 seconds of each exercise or 20 repetitions. 5, 6, I'm gonna do 10 like this, 7, 8, and then we're gonna do 10 body weight ones, 9 and 10. I'm gonna put these down. Okay, this is another alternative you can do, just sitting down on a chair there and standing up. So 1, we're gonna do 10 of these as well. 2, excellent, good. Breathe out on the way up. 3, breathe in on the way down. And up. 4, good. 5, if you're struggling, you can use your hands to help you. 6, and sit down. And 7, 3 more. So these are functional movements. 8, that we perform every day. 9, last one. 10. Excellent. The next, we're going to do a shoulder press. We're going to do these standing up. And once again, you can use these bottles of water, or you can use cans of beans or tomatoes even. Okay, from there, we're going to stand with our feet shoulder width apart. Back straight, we're going to press above the head. Breathing out as you do so, back down to the shoulders. 2, once again, 30 seconds. 3 or 20 repetitions. 4, 5, 6, we're going to do a full 20 of these. 7, and then we're going to go into another alternative. 8, 9, 10, last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, good. 2 and 1. Excellent. Final exercise we're going to do works the muscles of the back. Okay, these are called bent over rows. So what you can do is bend over and roll, okay, the bottles right to your chest. You can do these in this position, or if you're struggling with this position, you can do them sitting down, right? There, just lean forward, okay, sit forward in your chair, lean forward, chest onto your knees, and then pull. 1, 2, we're gonna do 20 of these as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. 9 and 10. Excellent. Brilliant. Okay, now what you can do now is have a rest for 30 seconds or even a minute. Take as much of a break as you can, as you need to. Take some water and then repeat again 3 more times, right, or 4 more times, depending on your fitness level. Okay, once again, it's been the Gym Guy, helping you become the best version of yourself that you can be.
Wow, that was outstanding. So, Kevin, just give us a reflection of what you thought of that video.
I thought that was a very good exercise that most people can do with, but obviously you've got to be careful because you've got to watch your fitness levels, your age as well. But I think that's for everybody. That was a really good a good exercise which you can do at home, in your living room, and you can just you feel a lot better after it as well, because it's good for your mental health as well. So that was a very good exercise, I think, really.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try that before bed tonight. I think I'm going to try those exercises myself. That was brilliant. Now, Kevin, you also have got some really great things you want to share with us about music. I know you're an accomplished musician, and I wonder if you'd like to, tell us what music can do for us.
Okay. Well, music can feed your soul. Music's amazing. It's because music can take you on a journey. It can take you to where you might hear a piece of music that you love so much, and it takes you back to where you were, at that particular time. That you may have been with friends, you may have been with a girlfriend, boyfriend, and music, opens up doors for you as well. It's just incredible. And you can be in a happy mood or a sad mood, and you put music on it, and it really does soothe the soul. So music's really important to all of our lives as well. So it's an incredible healer as well. Mentally, it can help you. If you're really stressed out, if you've had a really bad day after work, you've come home, you want to relax, take a little drink or something, and you want to relax, you can put soothing music on. Or if you want to, come home and exercise, like with Dennis, you can put music on which will, get you in that mood and get you exercising. And remember, there's many types of music, like R&B music, soul music, reggae, and many more, which just it depends on how you feel. So music is a very good healer as well. And music, as I said before, feeds your soul. And it's like food, really. Music is like something that we all need in our lives, and it comes all the way from Africa. Literally, it started in Africa, and it's an incredible thing because it started in Africa, went all the way to America, about the music that we hear today, and it's translated into so many different languages really around the world. And music is our we do so much to music. It really is an incredible thing which helps us through our lives. So it's just like food. We have to have music, and if you're cooking in the kitchen, it's always nice to put on a piece of music that you like, so you can, while you're chopping up your whatever it is, your sweet potato or your yams, you can dance, do a bit of dancing. Be careful, but do a bit of dancing to it. So it's music's incredible. It really is incredible, and it's a mood changer. You may be in a down mood, and it'll take you somewhere else. So music is very important to everyone. So
wow.
Yeah, I'm going to back to Therese.
That was a really great information. Before you go, Kevin, I wonder if you could tell us what you listen to when you are relaxing, and when you want to hear something that will change your mood.
So I like Stevie Wonder. I like Earth, Wind and Fire. I like Teddy Pendergrass. All of those kind of mood music. Alexander O'Neill, if anyone remembers him. I like the older type of music because it translates. And for me, as a songwriter, I like to write music because it's very spiritual. When you come up with a piece of music, it really does help your soul. It feeds you. It makes you feel. It takes you close to God, basically. Music's amazing. Music is amazing. So
Wow.
It's an incredible thing.
That's a really lovely list of musicians, and I've listened to them over the years myself, so I think we've got the same playlist. Now we've got something really different. We're going to have a citizen journalist, a report from St. Vincent. And St. Vincent is on all of our minds, and we're all very, very concerned about what's happening. And we have Laura, who has kindly given us a report within the last 10 minutes of what's happening, but crucially, what's happening around water, and also what's happening to her. So we will show you what Laura has sent us, and I hope you will all be moved to do something to help.
Good day to you. I'm just here to give you an insight as to what is happening here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Okay. I think
Just
we're having
recently,
another
we had,
technical
a volcanic
hiccup.
eruption,
So while
which took place on the 9th of April, and it is still ongoing. We have had several explosive eruptions after, and it is ongoing. The alert is still red. We do not know how long we are going to be in this, how much longer, but right now we are in a crisis. We are crisis, yes, seeing that we have the volcanic eruption, but we are most in a crisis.
We're having a little technical
where
difficulty.
we have water shortage. We have a desperate need for water. Because of the flow of ash and pyroclastic materials, it has contaminated the water. So it has made it not almost, but impossible to consume. Because of course we were told of the health issues of course of Dolma research as well. It could be very detrimental to the human body. We do not have a system per se where we have water being taken to every household. You see, we have a lot of persons that are displaced, but those are not the only ones in need of water. What about the others? What about the other persons even in the green zone? Because the persons in the red and the orange zone were the ones that were displaced. They are in shelters. Just recently, there was an outcry for water. They were not getting water. Thankfully, we got some water from Guyana, Venezuela, and Cuba. A couple other places like neighboring nations. Our neighbors, Barbados, Trinidad, they've been sending water to help out the situation. But we know how essential water is. The persons who are mostly affected and the persons who are most vulnerable.
Okay, we seem to have come across a bit of a technical difficulty.
Women, children, and the ageable. Now, let's say, for instance, there's a single mother, and that mother has to go to work. There's nobody else at home with the children. And let us say they're giving her water away somewhere. Now, the children cannot go to these points to fetch water. We have some springs around the country. How can they get there? There's no transport. There's no one to take them. The ageable, the shut-ins, they cannot get this water supply. So it's very hard. It is very hard and it is heartbreaking because right now we do not know where we will stand. We know without water, we know how very necessary water is. We know how very essential water is. Without water, we will die. We become dehydrated. And my worry really is for those that are vulnerable, as I mentioned before, the women, children, and the ageable. There is a cry for water. Yes, we got some water from some water from other nations, but it is not enough. It is not enough. There is not a mechanism where the water can be filtered because we do not have that. Our Central Water and Sewage Authority, they're the ones who takes care of the water system, and they do not have that mechanism. What they do, they treat the water by using chlorine. So we do not have a filter system per se, and that makes it even more difficult. We cannot drink the river water. We cannot drink the water in the streams, and we definitely cannot drink the seawater. It is very hard. It is very hard. And we are crying out. We are appealing for persons to assist us. As I mentioned before, we do not know how long it's going to be before we are in this, but we need your help. We need your help. We do not have a governmental system where they're taking everybody into consideration. I don't know. Of course, you might have the same system in England when it's election time. Persons are put in different groups to do combing and coding. I'm saying if a system like that could have been developed, especially in this time of crisis, where they would have a list of every constituent so that water can go to every home, that would be so nice, but it's not the case. And because it's not the case, it has put us in a very difficult position. My friends, thank you for listening.
Wow, Hi everyone. I'm sure that was very, very harrowing to see. I hope you understand the plight of the people of St. Vincent short while ago they had a normal life like the rest of us, and they're now plunged into absolute chaos. So this show is dedicated to St. Vincent, and our prize will be connected to that, and we will also be wanting you to participate in any way you can. So team, what would you like to say, just one word, about what you've seen?
Wow, it's harrowing, as what our correspondent said there, our citizen journalist. I mean, water, you know, you can survive, they say, for months without food, but only days without water.
That's
and
right.
The natural source is contaminated, which is where everybody would go as a first point of call, wouldn't they? To the local river. But if if they haven't even got that, and I'd like also to think that Grenada is helping with this water issue, because a few other Barbados and Guyana was mentioned, but I do remember when the hurricane struck in Grenada back in the mid-2000s. St. Vincent were quick to send pallets of food across to assist Grenada in their comeback. So I know she didn't mention Grenada, but I'd love to think that Grenada, because it you know, they can take a boat and head over to St. Vincent very, very quickly. I'm just hoping that Grenada's on the you know, on the bandwagon of help.
We'll get some update about Grenada, but I think it's a great time now, Chef Richard, for you to talk about our prize and our sponsor, who is given generously.
All right.
So please go ahead.
And that leads in quite nicely, because our sponsor is WI Freight, and WI Freight's a shipping company, and they have so generously, I mean, they do have a special offer to St. Vincent at the moment, any barrel for £50. Check them out on their website, wifreight.com. That's wifreight.com. So they've been very generous, and they've given us the opportunity to give away a barrel, or should I say free shipping of a barrel. So all the person has to do, the lucky winner, is buy a barrel from WI Freight, and WI Freight will ship it to any location in the Caribbean. Any location in the Caribbean, free of charge. Then all that person would have to do is clear it and take it home. So the prize itself is free shipping to anywhere in the Caribbean. They just buy their barrel, WI Freight will ship it, and they'll just have to clear it and take it home. Couldn't get any better than that. So
we got another
question. Our competition question.
Yes.
Okay, it's been left to me to do. Oh, I'm just feeling so fortunate. I'm feeling so blessed in this time when there's so many things going awry in the world. You know, more so our Vincentian neighbours. You know, and just to tie that in, the 3 places that got, I mean, this is like the Nigerians having debates with the Ghanaians about jollof rice. You know, well, we have our own one, and it's called rice and peas. Now, you know, the Vincentians, from those from St. Vincent, are our partners in this. If you come from Jamaica, it's rice and peas. If you come from St. Vincent, it's rice and peas. If you come from Grenada, it's rice and peas. But if you come from the Eastern Caribbean, it's peas and rice. So there you go. Which one's right? Which came first, the peas or the rice? So there you have it. So I'll leave that one up in the air. So the competition today is, where in the world is called the Gold Coast? Where in the world is called the Gold Coast? Now I'll give you a hint, and I'll say it's on the motherland. It's in Africa. So where in Africa is the Gold Coast? You thought I was going to give you the answer, didn't you? Well, I'm not. You'll have to email in, and you'll send your emails to Take 3 Chefs, okay? All together, take, and then the spelling form of 3, not the numerical, Take 3 Chefs at gmail.com. And I'll repeat that, Take 3 Chefs at gmail.com. And then we'll announce the winners. Now, we do have 6 consolation prizes. Okay, so 7 people will win. The first prize will be the free shipping of the barrel to anywhere in the Caribbean. And Coming Up has kindly donated 6 of their brand new t-shirts. That's commemorating their 30th year in business, 1991 to 2001. Coming Up, chain of Caribbean restaurants, takeaway and caterers. Okay, so you can have one of the limited edition 30th anniversary t-shirts, which will proudly exclaim that Coming Up are 30 years old from 1991 to 2001. So get on it, get to your computers or your mobile devices. And once again, you'll send your emails to take3chefs@gmail.com. Thanks very much, guys.
Oh, excellent, Richard. Thank you, Chef Richard. That was excellent. What a lovely prize. And guys, please jump on it. We will be randomly picking the winner. Now, we do have a video of the sponsor of the show just explaining what Richard has said. So I think we're going to go to that now. I hope everybody has got a pen and paper so they can write down notes.
WI Freight has been shipping to the Caribbean for over 50 years, and we want to help our friends and family over in the beautiful island of St. Vincent. Due to the eruption of the volcano, we are currently offering £55 for all large barrel shipments to St. Vincent, so please give WI Freight a call on 0207 511 3353 for further information about sailing dates and a depot near you. WI Freight, working within our community.
Wow, that's such a generous given this
Lovely.
Difficult time.
And I'll just say, Teresa,
yeah, please
I stand
do.
corrected. It's actually £55. So there you go.
Yeah.
I said 50, but it's £55.
Okay, thank you for correcting that. Now, really sad to say we're nearly at the end of our show, and we've gone through a whirlwind of activities and excitement. I hope it's been joyous and fun for you. Now, I'd like Kevin to just give us our final notice, and then I'll come back and say goodbye.
Okay, thanks for joining us on our first show. I hope everyone has really enjoyed what they've seen so far. The chefs make incredible dishes. They give great advice, and thanks again, Theresa, for being a great host. What I'd like to just add to the show is basically if you want to get involved with Take 3 Chefs, do a bit of sponsorship, help us out. You can contact us at take3chefs@gmail.com, and that's take3, and it's THRE, not the numbers, chefs@gmail.com, and you can join us and become a club member. So if you want to get involved, please join us. Because we're going to have many more great shows coming up. So we're looking forward to have you join us and be part of our journey. So. Yeah, we're looking forward to going ahead and make some great shows. So really, yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment. So back to Theresa. Thanks for joining us as well.
Thank you, Kevin. So yeah, this is our final few minutes. So I just want to say we'll be back here again next month, 25th of May. And we want to thank Ben TV for sponsoring us as well. And also, we'd like to say we've got a membership club. So if you want to be a part of our journey, see what we're doing next, watch our episodes, then send us an email at take3chefs@gmail.com, or visit our website, take3chefs.com. Send us an email, and then we'll put you on the membership list. We'll tell you how to join. We're looking to work with you to change the health of a nation. And we also want to thank all of the participants today. We want to thank the the citizen journalists from St. Vincent. I want to thank the chefs. I want to thank Kevin. Thank myself as well, and want to thank the audience most of all. Thank you for giving us your time. Thank you for spending time with us, and thank you for making this show what it's going to be. Now, as I said, we will be back next month, but in between that, you can watch the replay of this show on the link that you came into the show with, which is a Take 3 Chef pilot episode. And we will be streamlined on our YouTube, Take 3 Chefs at YouTube. So please, if you look out for us and you learn and you watch, then next month we will be all much more able to make ourselves healthy. So from the team, we'd like to say thank you again and goodbye for now. Thank you so much for watching us and being a part of this monumental show. We're very excited to have you with us, and we're very grateful. Thank you.
Hey.